Hi, everybody. Welcome to tonight. Thursday. It really is tonight. Oh, hooray. Welcome to tonight's show. That was George. He was just arranging my tie. George is the costume designer. Does he design? I thought. He's also known as John Varvatos, apparently, as well. Anyway, no, George, you know, he wrangles the clothes all together because apparently when you're on TV, you can't put your own clothes on. Actually, in my case, that's true. And George very kindly is it. And what happens is sometimes I get linty. You know, lots of lint. I sit down on a fluffy couch somewhere or perhaps, you know, wrestle with an adorable little puppy. And some hair gets on me. And by adorable little puppy, I mean, you know... No, I don't. So, no, I get linty, but George has this lovely thing for getting rid of lint. It's like a sticky wand. And what happens is that when I get linty, you know, if I've been wrestling with an adorable puppy, he gets his sticky wand and he rubs me all over. Rubs me all over with the sticky wand. Sometimes he rubs me with the sticky wand and I'm not even linty. You've probably guessed by now that I don't have much in the way of material this evening. Which makes this show exactly the same as every other night. But we'll do the best we can for you. We'll be right back with Sigourney Weaver and Hank Stuver, everybody. Hank Stuver.
Ladies and gentlemen, Craig Ferguson.
Quietly now. All right. That's enough. Please, let it go. I have to say, it sounds a little insincere. And I'll tell you why, because I'm waiting back there just because we're live right before I come out. I was just waiting back there, all excited to come out and everything. I was like, oh, I can't wait to see the ladies and gentlemen of the studio audience. And then I hear the warm-up guy, Chunky, say, are you ready to laugh out loud? And I'm like, and it sounded scary to me. I'm like, what? Because if you don't laugh out, there's none of this. None of this. No internal amusement. Everything has to be expressed out loud. But you at home, you can keep it buried deep inside you. Stop that! I'm sorry, they just have to do it out loud here, apparently. I'm gonna get a t-shirt that says that. Studio audiences, do it out loud. Anyway, it's a great day for America, everybody. Yes, it is. It is a great day. But, unfortunately, it is not a great day for the great city of Los Angeles. You can see out of the window there. A new report says today that LA has the worst roads in the country. But I have come up with a plan to fix it. Because there's a lot of Botox around here, and what we'll do is... I don't know if is that how you put Botox in? No. Because I've never come across any Botox before. Oh no, just diet and exercise for me. Anyway, a great day for America, not a great day for North Korea. Did they ever have a great day? Probably not. Anyway, North Korea's lovable dictator, the hilarious Kim Jong-il, has declared that his citizens, and I'm not kidding, the citizens of the nation must follow hairstyle requirements. There goes my vacation. They'll never let me in now. Do we have a picture of Kim Jong-il? There you go. That is one angry lesbian. Look at that. Look at that. Anyway, Kimmy wants the North Koreans to change with the times. From now on, he wants the people to wear their hair like this. Let's have a look at them. Yeah, there you go. Let me see that again. Is that meant to be... That's meant to be Kate from Johnny K? Oh, I get it. That's one angry lesbian with 8 kids right there. Anyway, it's a big anniversary today. Mine? No, but mine's is on Monday. I remembered just in time. No, it's 106 years ago, this very day, the Wright brothers of America, I think it was North Carolina? Mm-hmm. The first airplane flight was, the first airplane fight was about 2 days after they started serving alcohol on airplanes. But the first airplane flight was 100 and something years ago today. 106? 106. So that, and the first flight was just 12 seconds long. It would have been shorter, but they had to change planes in Atlanta. Anyway, that sounded like a late-night TV show joke. You bet it is. You bet it is, helpful sidekick who points out jokes in case the folks at home don't get them. You mean that's why sidekicks were invented? Yes, exactly so. So sidekicks are just an invention to help stupid people enjoy comedy? Yeah. Ah, I see. Anyway, that's why I use one so often. Anyway, the Wright brothers, of course, were Wilbur Wright and Orville Wright. They were bicycle manufacturers, but somehow they got this crazy idea that they could build aircraft. Basically, they were the jackass guys of their day. It's true, the first airplane had to be started by stapling Oliver's scrotum to the control stick. Are you ready to laugh out loud? Anyway, the historians say that the Wright brothers were constantly tinkering with their airplanes. They spent years experimenting with over 30 different models, much like Tiger Woods. Hey, Greg, was that? Whoa, is that a Tiger Woods joke? Yeah, it's a Tiger Woods joke, you see. Now, I've said this, but I've told you this before. I love the aviation. I'm an aviation buff. I am. I do. I like it. There's something magical about looking down at from above. You know, everything looks great from above. Buildings, freeways, cleavage, everything looks awesome. Actually, cleavage can sometimes look better from below. It's a different thing. What do you mean by that? Never mind, sidekick. But think of this. Think of all the billions of people who ever lived on this planet. We are the lucky few who've actually ever experienced the miracle of flight. There's only just a few of us. The last 106 years. The miracle of flight and the miracle of the tiny bag of nuts. Which you can also experience if you take steroids. What does that mean? Never mind. I think it's amazing we've only been flying over 100 years. They only broke the sound barrier in the 1950s. Chuck Yeager, General Charles Chuck Yeager, was the first to do it. He still lives in California, and he's still humble. Not like those bastards that went to the moon. Well, oh, look, a full moon. However mentioned I've been there. You don't get Chuck Yeager doing that. He never says, "Did you make a noise? I couldn't hear it because I broke the sound barrier." I tell you that, you know that movie? You know that, that's not true, of course. But you know that movie about Chuck Yeager, the Right Stuff? That's a great movie, isn't it? That's my favourite scene in that movie. Yeah, that's right. A round of applause for a movie because I've seen it too. So I accept some responsibility for the genius of that film. Anyway, my favourite scene in that movie is like when the big plane crash, he bails out of the plane, it crashes into the desert, there's a big fiery explosion, and the heat's coming out of the desert, and the firemen are going towards the wreckage, and then they see Chuck walking from the wreckage, like that, and the fire all up behind him. And one of the firemen says, "Is that a man?" And the other fireman says, "You bet it is." That's awesome. It's the same thing I said last night in a bar in West Hollywood.